Oh yeah, it's game time, baby. Here we go. Third map of this PUG 2K4 CTF. This is the tiebreaker. We just saw Virility in a very close game, and then another one on Anfractuous. Both relatively low scoring for those maps. A lot of fighting in mid, a lot of flag carriers being cut off before they get back to their own base. So on a map like Grendelkeep, which is sort of middle of the road in most aspects, it'll be interesting to see what we have here. You've got two good defenders on each side of them playing very well. We're going to see if they're able to hold it down themselves and force the other team to push 3 full offense and commit, their entire offense to attacking, as opposed to dropping one back to control power-ups in mid and/or cut off the enemy flag carrier, or if they're going to concede to fighting even numbers in the base and have their mid sort of deathmatch, kind of like they have been in the other maps, but not necessarily have the fragging power to get those flags out of base as often. There's a lot of ways to play on this map. You can do speed runs. You can sort of overcome any real strategy in this map just by playing various tactics that counter them. So we'll see what these teams decide to do. We had a substitute here, I believe. Yeah, Josh jumping in here. Doesn't look like we're having any ping issues. Suarez is going to be Danny, aka Pulse. He is a European, so that 124 ping is perfectly normal for him. And I can speak from personal experience, once you're using new net, as long as you stay under that 140 to 150 mark, it's playable, it's different, it's a little odd, but you can do it. So, connection issues fixed after the server restart. This is map 3, this is a tiebreaker, and we are all set to go here. I don't suspect we're going to see anyone waiting on power-ups. Lately, what people have been doing has been pushing forward, trying to get the flag off the stand, and then hit that 100 armor on the way through that first spawn. You see Blimpo now opting to be a little sneaky. He's actually not going up top. He's going to stay down bottom. Josh getting the pickup. They're going to come through flak, presuming that Blue's going to be waiting up top for the 100 armor. Yes, they are. They pop down right on top of him, able to get the kill, and a nice little sneaky return by Xios there, as Red had plenty of cover in position. Josh now taking Red's amp here. Let's see, spectator mode is kind of freaking out on me. There we go. He's going to be on offense here, clearing out D. He's going to wait for them to spawn and try to just take them out as much as possible to really clear them out and keep them away from his flag runner. He wants them turning around and shooting him instead of shooting at their flag carrier. So smart move by Josh. It's exactly what you want from amped cover. See another double kill coming out. He's going to try and get that pick up. He's going to come to mid. There a lot of D dropping back to shoot him in the face. For those that don't know, Grendelkeep, you've got 2 amps, 1 in each base, so they can be used offensively or defensively. We saw a good example there of how to use it offensively, which is let your cover pick it up and have them just sort of run forward and be a first line of defense against the enemy defenders, and just basically deathmatch them. Obviously, you can drop back and keep it in your flag room if you feel like you want to keep your flag extra secure. Josh now pissing right back to base. Blue got caught up in defending their own flag carrier, couldn't keep the flag home, and nobody was up front to cut off Josh. So there you go, a bit of a miscue there on the first cap. And now Blimpo, you see, pissing out to mid. DC ready to cut him off. Not sure what the timing of that 100 is, but Blimpo's going to be nowhere near as he gets knocked right back down. 15 health coming into a shock, 2 in front of him. He's going to go down. Blue flag carrier is right there, so pretty much the whole team there able to take him out. They're going to get that return. Check on the 100. Not sure what the spawn time is. Not up right now. Esco, 1 single health here. They're shooting assault grenades at him. They know anything's going to kill him right now. But he's still making it into his flak. Oh, gets taken out on the top, and another instant kill in return there. I've seen that happen a couple times now, dropping down from above. Josh now still on offense with that amp. I'm not sure if it was his amp or the enemy amp. One thing that can make a huge difference in this map is if you can get the timing of the enemy amp, you can shoot down and just rain electric fire down on the enemy defenders. Given that Xios' amp just ran out, I'm pretty sure that was blue amp. Josh has just been taking red on offense, and given that it's given them a 1-0 lead with less than 3 minutes into the game, not a bad idea. This isn't a map that's particularly easy to defend, so getting out in front, giving yourself a lead is not a bad move, and giving up an amp early on to do that's a calculated risk, but one that I've always been a fan of. See Esco now dueling with Sonic one-on-one up there. Misses the combo, but able to get a couple primaries in. Sonic may elect to keep that flag up there. It's a pretty defensible position. I believe that's exactly what he did. He finally returned it, had some pressure on it probably. Josh now going to piston towards high mid. No one in front of him. I see some combos coming out, but the server's freaking out on me a little bit, seeing some invisible combos, so we're just going to keep pushing through this. As Esco's running towards enemy flag, is going to become in high mid now. Cover able to take out the guys in front of him. He's got only D behind him. 3 behind him. He may have a clear path to his base. I see a red in front. They're going to need to keep that flag clean. They have amp on the flag there, and there you see him waltzing right in. That amped rocket right on top of the flag stand is a really effective job of keeping it clear, so no enemy folk can run in and get it off the stand. So you see a tie game there. No crazy trickeration by either team yet. It's just been good, solid capture of the flag. Not surprisingly, you have seen a lot of this deathmatching in mid again. You pretty much got 1 to 2 people running in and grabbing the flag, and their third attacker has been doing a lot of fighting over the 100 armor in mid, fighting over the fronts of each base, trying to control those. We do see a flag standoff situation now. PB getting caught on the stand. Blimpo waiting for that pickup if the flag does get returned. Not a bad move by Blimpo. However, the flag didn't get returned. Blimpo with the kill, not able to get that return. Fairly easy to run away from the defense in this base. As you see Danny there, I believe it was a shield gun primary that he got on Xios there. A little humiliation damage, not really the kill. As Red's in a good situation for flag standoff. He is down at 26 health. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped the flag yet for a teammate. A lot of times you'll see him suicide, that way he can respawn with 100 health and go back and grab it again. Red flag comes back. Oh, some nice rockets by Danny, but not able to secure it. Red flag gets returned. Blue flag also gets returned. And both bases are back to being clear. You are noticing the offensive and defensive splits in this map. You're not going to be able to run together as one big blob like you could on Virility, because it's not quite as wide or as varied as Anfractuous, but you do have a few different routes that are out of the way and completely unconnected from each other. So you really can't blob up and do your sort of convoy like you can on a smaller, tighter map with more bottlenecks in front of the bases like Virility. It's going to be a little bit more like Anfractuous, where your defense kind of operates on an island until the enemy flag carrier gets to mid at least. Being a smaller map, however, you will see your number 3 offensive player, aka your mid player, drop back a lot more on this map. And given these teams' propensities that I've seen in this pug, wow, nice little timed return there by Red. He just hops right through all that damage, somehow survives, and is right on the stick right as they return it. But yeah, I believe what you're going to look out for is well, there you see Blue now dropping 3 in on offense right there, just completely overwhelming Red defense. Not a bad move on this map, especially if you need to get the flag across, like Blue right now, being down 1, they need to get this tie. Not a bad idea to put 3 on enemy flag room, just being completely aggressive with that. However, their D was getting overwhelmed in the meantime, and Red able to just sort of waltz across there and tie it back up. Josh getting put down pretty quickly. Esco going to come out through his own flak. Count on being cut off. Xios waiting in front of him though. Has some cover. He's going to get back to his base. Gets cut off by enemy flag carrier. Blimpo is really weak though. He's going to go down. They're going to get this return. Josh is cherry picking though. They're going to have their base cleared, but they do need someone to go after that flag carrier. If they get this return, it'll be a cap. There you go. So now it's down to 1 cap lead. Not even halfway point. 13 minutes left. Absolutely wide open game right now. Danny Pulse going up high, got DC cutting him off with the rockets right in his face. Still 74 health though, but he has about 3 defenders shooting at him, so he's going to come low, hit his shock, and go down. No one there to get the pickup. Not much coming out of that. Blimpo though cherry picking over here. Catches the D a little off guard, but he misses that lift, so now he's going to have to contend with half a shield, and Xios just blasting the rest of it. He will get across the map. He's coming in his front door. I don't know if there's any blue in front of him to grab. There you go. Arc able to get in front and stop that cap. But he's got a lot of pressure on him. He's really hoping his teammates show up any minute now. Not sure where they are. Xios, wow, with a clutch pickup right there. That saved a cap. Still not sure where blue is. There's nobody attacking the flag carrier for red. And nobody waiting to get that pickup. Blimpo able to just camp out on his flag stand for probably a good 20 seconds there with no pressure on him. And you see the revolving door offense going on there. Left his Tran back in base, able to grab it again. Xios there with that amp, able to stop that. Arc coming out, lots of defense on him. Josh trying to be sneaky. Xios has an amp lightning gun right for him, for his trouble. Let's see. What you're seeing here now is Blimpo doing a little bit of harassment. He's going to go in high into the enemy base and just sort of poke at him. And what that's letting him do is it's letting him dictate when he gets to confront the defense. And if the defense wants to force the issue, they're going to have to push up there and commit to jumping way out of the flag room and fighting him. So it's a smart move. It's a good way to whittle down the defense and really keep them from having any say in when they get to take shots at you. It's not so much a one-on-one duel as it is guerrilla tactics. However, the downside to that, as we just saw, is you're going to be far away from the flag carrier and not able to get a pickup. And yeah, nobody able to get that pickup right as they got that return. So now we're back to being a one-cap game, just about the halfway point here, 30 seconds away from it. Let's see, where's red flag? PB decides to piston right into the pipe. I guess he thinks there's a pipe run in this map, but that is sealed with a grate, so it's going to be tough. Does make it back into his base. There you go. See the return right there. There's nobody in between him and the flag stand. PB pretty much going coast to coast there, untouched. So a bit of a miscue by red there. I'm not sure if everybody was just out of position or if they lost track of him. He didn't really do anything particularly quickly or sneakily there. Red just never caught up to him. And all of a sudden, it's a tie game right as we pass the halfway point. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard, give you an idea of what everyone's looking at. Pretty much starting from scratch now. 10 minutes into the game. Pretty even scores. You see red with a bit of a net advantage, although that doesn't really mean much in capture the flag. All that really matters is the caps. Josh now got this amp on offense. Let's see what he can do with it. He's going to try to, like we saw, just basically get out in front of the D and just shoot, shoot, shoot. Try to get as much ordnance downrange as possible. There's no sense in having the amp and not shooting crap at any given moment. However, he hasn't actually landed a shot, so able to distract the D a little bit, give his flag carrier some room, because you have to respect that amp coming at you whenever, even if you're chasing a flag carrier. So gets him across the base. We're in a standoff situation now. Blue flag goes down. Everybody dives for it. Blue amp is up. Who's going to see it first? Looks like Xios gets it. I don't know if he's going to go on cover or not, as Arc is caught all alone up close with Sonic on him. Rocket's coming in, able to dodge it. He needs some cover right now, though, because if Sonic's able to kill him, this is going to be a return. There you go. There you see the return. However, Danny being cute all up top, but he's on fire. Everyone's going to be able to see him. A nice little hiding spot, but he needs to be able to get back to his stand. His team's doing a good job holding the flag down as he jumps right in. There you go, right on the stand. Xios with a multi-kill right on the stick. Red there was in perfect position. That's exactly what you want to see, is everyone dropping back, collapsing onto your flag stand, giving your carrier time to drop back down and get that cap. Especially important on a map like this where the flag stand's so wide open. Pretty easy to get to. Not necessarily easy to cross, but certainly easy to get to. Oh, nice headshot coming in from DC. Not sure where. Here we go. PB not going very far with this flag. 10 health. Another headshot coming in. I think it might have even been an amped headshot by bbanks there. So a little bit of overkill. Danny's going to take this up high. No, he's dropping down low. The defense sees him now, so he may give his cover a chance to, well, gets kamikaze there. However, he does pass the flag. Blimpo misses the jump high mid. He can piston high mid up to his cover. He can drop back down. Looks going to drop down, take that. Wow, a headshot coming in, going to take him down all the way back to 50 health. Then another headshot. Gets headshotted twice in a row. Some bad luck there. Josh able to get the pickup, though. They're going to relay this flag across. Doubles back up, hoping his cover can get that kill. They can't do enough damage. Art crossing the map now. No, he can piston back to his base. There's no one in front of him. If he can get this, it's going to be a cap. And we got a tie game again. We are just trading caps now, going back and forth. 7 minutes left. And we are effectively reset here. Xios is turning to get a headshot there right on camera. PB running the flag. 32 armor. Still going to need some cover here. Sonic taking some shots at him. Really low health. He's got even Danny shooting him in the back. Esco's going to get a pickup here. No, he's not. Put down quickly by Danny with a nice little combo. Josh goes down quickly. Both bases empty. Let's go check on the 100 armor. I don't know what the time is on it. Doesn't look like anyone's fighting over it, so let's go check this flag. That's going to be Danny, aka Pulse, coming out getting shot. Josh's going to go shock. Actually, you know what? He sees that the defense is not around him. I believe he's going to play this sneaky. Let the defense run in front. Xios not fooled by that. He says, I know which direction you went, and I didn't see you go there, so I'm just going to wait. Nice patient defense right there by Xios, not panicking by the fact that the flag carrier didn't have the timing that he expected him to have. Was patient enough to wait for him to show himself and then attack him. Blimpo gets pretty far untouched. And Danny now is going to get this pickup off the nice little combo kill there. Going to need some cover. He's going to get it. Coming into his own base. I believe we're going to have a standoff situation here. If Esco goes down, there we go. Red's pretty much got their base cleared. Josh with a nice little double kill there. Let's see what's going on with red flag. Blue flag carrier able to stick in front here. Wait for his cover to clear out the base. He's still got one guy shooting at him up there. Blue flag gets returned. Arc in good position, but Red's going to get this grab. He has some cover too. Arc's got to be careful. He's too aggressive here. He's going to go down and get the return, and bbanks gets it right as he dies. 5 minutes left. The next cap could very well seal it. And Arc right there, taking a chance trying to get to that flag stand in time for the cap, but gets linked down, I believe it was, and then bbanks with the return right as he got killed. Split second difference there. Check the hundreds, not up. Amp not up. Let's go check out a flag now. See a combo coming in right on red flag. Blue dropping in. They got 2-on-2 on the D. 1D down, 1 offensive down, 1-on-1 with Sonic and PB. And bbanks coming back in to clean that up. Danny now. Nice little pop-up of Xios there, but he's down to 21 health, and Xios ends that one in a hurry. Arc's going to grab and go nowhere. Nice timed combo there. Catches him in mid-dodge. PB's going to drop in Lightning Gun. Have a 1-on-1 with Sonic. We're seeing a lot of this. Sonic seems to be alone on the stick again, kind of like he was on Infractuous. That's going to allow Blue to come in and have 1 or 2 people get that flag out every time. However, it is also going to allow his teammates to be in good position to both cover and cut off enemy flag carriers. So Grendel, one of those maps where you can do many different tactics, many different formations, and be effective as long as everyone's on the same page. Red Amp comes up. Let's see who knows about it. Let's see who grabs it. Based on the rockets, somebody sees it. It's going to be Josh. He's going to take this on offense. Let's go ahead and view him and see if he can get some more double kills for us on offense. He's coming in, trying to get some shots on enemy D. If he's smart, he's yelling at his, there you go, yelling at his team to grab the flag while he distracts the defense here, because they're going to have to decide basically between taking shots at the flag carrier or taking shots at the dangerous Ant-Man. And there you go, a couple more kills coming in. They're going to get this flag across the map. Arc, though, going down, and the return by bbanks. And you see Danny being his cheeky little self, running out. The defense all ran ahead of him. No one knows where he is. He's going to be able to waltz right across the map. Red, his entire team is waiting for him in mid, waiting on the blue flag carrier. Looks like we traded bases now. Red's basically all in mid. Blue is all in red base. And they're kind of feeling each other out here. We're going to see who can win this game of dodgeball here as Red pushes all forward to one side. They still don't know where their flag is. So they're kind of taking their time, being patient. They don't want to run around the corner and run into a whole bunch of blue and get flagged in the face and see an instant return. You see Danny going to be a little sneaky. Try to hide a little bit. We've got 2.5 minutes left. So pretty much whoever wins this standoff is going to be in great position to win this map. Red Amp comes back up. It looks like Blimpo got it. Let's go see if he takes this on return. That's what I would do. In a tie game, and you've got the advantage, you've got your flag carrier secured and hiding. Well, they see where he is now, so maybe not such a great idea. See, Blimpo, they're able to use that amp to keep his carrier secure. With down to 29 health, that very well could have been a return. Another kill, so Blimpo making the most of this amp. As he goes down, though, red flag gets returned. Xios able to get that return. You notice what he did there. Xios had the flag. He pulled out his trans immediately to get that return because he knew that that was way more important than moving enemy flag. That's fundamental capture the flag right there. You see an enemy, and a loose enemy flag, if you will. It's almost like a loose ball in any other, sort of ball sport, I guess you'd say. If you're not diving for it, you're giving it to the other team. Let's see where Danny goes. Does a nice job putting some distance between him and the enemy team. However, he's going to need some cover back into his base. You see PB up there trying to get a grab, trying to get a kill, kind of going in back and forth in between. Doesn't get either, as Blue is late to the party, and Josh able to walk that one home. So now Red with 1 minute left. 1 frag lead here. This is one of those maps where you can push one person up and try to get some pressure. You also see some rebound caps, so they're not going to see that now because you see him doubling back. Josh going to stock up a little bit on this, running back all the way to blue base. Enemy flag carrier ran right underneath him. Josh knows he doesn't have to cap here. Every second he takes off that clock is a second towards victory.
1 minute remaining.
He may even be telling his cover right now to go ahead and back off so that they don't betray his position. A little late for that now. He's going to run back to his base and get set up for a standard flag standoff situation. They managed to get that return, and of course Blue being so desperate to get a cap there, they had to kind of push a little further forward. Not able to prolong that standoff. Cap comes back. That's going to do it. You can cap in just under 11 seconds in this map, but it's not very practical in a game purpose, so that'll pretty much do it. 25 seconds left. Let's go check on these power-ups. 5 double damages for Josh. We saw him grabbing those on offense. That could be a big difference in a map like this, and I mean, given the frags that he had and the point total that he had, I'm going to say that may have been the difference, is Josh taking those amps on offense rather than leaving them for the defense. It leaves the defense a bit on an island. However, they did a good enough job. I mean, giving away 5 caps on Grendel isn't outstanding, but it's good enough when you've got 7. 5 more coming in for Blimpo, so Red really doing a good job controlling all those amps. I think those really are the most important power-up in this map, and we see that reflected in the final score and the individual scores. So there you go. 3-map PUG. Can't remember the last time we saw that happen. Still have a lot of people online, so we'll see if we'll get another one going.